Enough?
I do have one more question.
Yes.
It's related to this. It's about visualization as a technique for healing.
Visualization is taking something into more and more specific.
This is what I was wondering about it.
Since every subject is two subjects, wanted and lack of wanted, if we were standing in your physical shoes, we would be certain that we were on the good feeling end of the stick before we would become more specific, as in visualization, or more specific as in affirmation. Okay. Do your affirming from your state of alignment, and do your visualization from your state of alignment. Don't use either one to try to get into alignment, because it will backfire on you.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. You recognize that, don't you? And in simple terms, you could call it just trying too hard. Right. Trying to compensate for how I really feel with words and action.
As you were talking, something that occurred to me is that it's almost like, having the issue disappear would be kind of a pat on the back. Oh, well, there, you did the right things.
Validation.
Like validation, being right.
But that justification and validation, here's the thing. This is the piece that is new to this discussion, that is the piece that all of you are looking for. Yeah. If you can let the validation, if you need it, and it's all right, if you can let it be the emotional response, then you can get there fast and you can stay there long. If you need the validation to be the all the way manifest, in other words, let's look at this vibration of desire that you want to turn into a full-fledged manifestation that you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. But if you're needing that too soon in the game, you can't get there. If you can let the good feeling be what you're looking for, you can get there fast and you can maintain that long. And once you get the hang of that, then the rest must follow. But if you demand this before you've got this, if you demand the manifestation, if you demand the changed condition before you've got the unconditioned, which is what we're calling the emotion, then you don't get there. Did you follow that? So let us just ask you some questions. Is it easier for you, from where you stand right now, to deposit $10 million in your bank, or to find a thought that feels good around the subject of prosperity? Which is easier, the emotion or the manifestation?
The emotion.
Which is likely to happen this afternoon?
The emotion.
The emotion or the manifestation? The emotion. So what we want you to hear from us is, if you can make the emotion the big deal that it is, if you can make it the prize, because it represents connection to all of the resources, if you can let that be what you're reaching for, because you can get it now, 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 you can get so good that you can stay pretty steadily there all the time. And when you're not, it's not a big deal. You can get back there. You can become expectant of feeling good. And when you are expectant of feeling good, then those manifestations will follow. So here's the trap that you think we just put you in. If you need the change in the condition in order to feel good, it's slow in coming, if ever. If you can feel good anyway, then the condition will come. Well, Abraham, do you want us to have the condition or not? Yes. We want you to have the condition. We want you to have the full-blown manifestation. Yes, yes, yes. We're just telling you how to get it.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 we want you to have the physical improvement. Yes, we want you to have big piles of money. Yes, we want you to have all of those manifestations. We just want you to find the uncondition of it first. Then the condition must follow. But if the condition must be before it is, now you're looking right at the lack of it. So what's the vibration that you're offering? The lack of it. But when you're finding the emotion of it, what are you looking at? The fullness of it. Can you feel the difference? Yeah. It's big. It's what deliberate creating is. It's the difference between those masters that you have revered in all subjects. Those who accomplish the things that you are wanting to accomplish have discovered this. And it feels like a paradox to you. It feels like a contradiction. It sounds like we're saying, if you don't want it, then you'll get it. But that's not what we're saying at all, because your desire is in place. So what we're saying is, if you can surrender your resistance of your desire, then it must come. If you say, I want it so bad it hurts, that's not a good sign. If you say, when I think about it, I am joyful, oh, that's such a good sign.
Okay.
When you say, when I think about it, I'm just frisky, that's such a good sign. When I think about it, I worry, not a good sign.
Yeah.
Good.
And I feel like I'm mostly in that direction.
Yeah.
And that feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only have to be about 51, 49 in order to be moving toward what you want. When you get up around 60 or 70, you're the happiest person that almost anybody knows. When you're feeling good most of the time, you're rocking it. People are looking at you and saying, hey, you've got way more than your fair share of all the good stuff. That's what they'll say to you. Hey, how come all the good stuff comes to you? All of it doesn't, just my fair share. What's your fair share? All that you have the ability to let in, that's your fair share. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.